All right, so here we are in paragraph one, and you have read it and you've commented on how comfortable you feel and any kind of text features that were helping you. So, what I wanted to point out to you in this paragraph is that the author has done a few things to help you through this reading. And the first thing this um, author did was put some really great bolded text in here. So, first of all, the author is not assuming that you know what a spinal cord is, although I bet that most, if not all of you, have some background knowledge in spinal cords and you knew what it was already. So, I'm just going to put background knowledge was a big thing for this. You all knew that it was something that goes down in your spine. And so, this is really important because that helps you understand the text, right? So now it says the spinal cord is actually an extension of the brain. So it's extending your background knowledge. It's not just about the spinal cord, it's also telling you something about the spinal cord, right? It's extension of the brain. And then it's going to tell you where it is in the body and that it's protected by bones and what it works. And so it's kind of giving you the gist of what a spinal cord is anyway, just in case you didn't know, right? And then it's going to use this contrast word but right here, but the spinal cord is not merely a bridge. Now this is new information too. It also produces some behaviors on its own without any help from the brain. And now it's going to talk to you about what those are, and those are called reflexes, right? And then that's a bolded word, so we know that the author is going to give us some help about what reflexes are. They're automatic and they're requiring no conscious effort. And now here are some examples that the author is going to give us, right? So this author really did take care of you very well. And I suspect that this was a pretty easy paragraph for you to read. So when you talked about if you felt comfortable and confident, I bet you said yes. And that the ideas, it's a very well written paragraph. So the ideas lead, it goes from the spinal cord, explains the spinal, gives us a preview of what they're going to be talking about, that it's an extension of the brain. Then it goes back and talks about what the spinal cord is and where it's located. Then it talks about the spinal cord and how it is the extension of the brain with reflexes, right? And it gives a bunch of examples about that, right? And then it goes back again and says reflexes above the neck, such as sneezing or blinking, they are part of the brain. So it's very well organized and logical. So yes, the ideas did seem to lead from one to another and make sense. And then I assume that you went through this, and which metacognitive level were you at? Pretty sure that most of you would have either said strategic, oops, or reflective, right? You could get through it even if there was a little part where you were like, what is, I don't know. But if most of you, I bet, were reflective and it was pretty easy for you. Okay, and that's, I know that there's more questions. I'm not gonna go over those right now, but I just want you to pay attention to how you felt when you read this first paragraph. Did it feel pretty easy and like, okay, got it? And then I want you to pay attention to the next paragraph on the next page. So go ahead and switch the page and we'll see you there.